Han Solo, for whatever reason, has chosen to return his forces to the planet of Hoth. Perhaps he just liked it there. And he dragged C-3PO there as well, just to torture the small robot. They set up base thinking that no one would possibly attack them there again. You know, returning to the scene of the crime is what you'd least expect. However, Darth Vader nearly immediately found out that they were there and sent the Snowtrooper army to invade. He has 3 points of conflict. The primary one is where he is dispatching from. Additionally, on the left flank, another dispatch of snowtroopers and AT-ATs and AT-STs. Finally, Boba Fett is flanking around the back with a ground invasion of troopers. He's coming in hot in the middle of the Rebel Alliance. Can the Rebels' double trench system here hold, or will the Empire defeat them on Hoth yet again? Yo, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy DaleyTactics here, back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War Mod. And today we are doing the largest battle of Hoth that we have ever done on this channel. Darth Vader is going to be invading the Hoth defenses in the second Battle of Hoth here, a fictional Battle of Hoth, but that's okay. He's got 2 AT-ATs, one over there, one over here, 2 AT-STs, and hundreds of snowtroopers covering this wide expanse. And then he also has Boba Fett over here leading another snowtrooper army in the flank of the rebels. The rebel defenses are set up in 2 prongs. They have the large first trench defense here. Then they have like a little no man's land area with a couple of cannons. And then they have their second large trench defense back here with Han Solo right here and C-3PO leading these guys. It should be a really epic battle. I'm excited to get into it. Be sure to hit the like button if you did enjoy. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Subscribe if you have not already. We're trying to hit 300K very soon here if we can. And comment on down below if you'd like to see some more original trilogy era battles on this channel, because it's been a while since we visited this era, and I'll be honest, I kind of miss it. I want to do some more like Luke Skywalker battles and stuff like that, because they're fun, man. They are very, very fun. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's get on into this thing. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let us go ahead and get this little shindig started here. Very foggy day. Ooh, first shot already getting rattled off. Big miss. Wow, this operator needs to be punished, dude. Who gave you this gun? You're trash. You're trash. Your moves are weak, bro. Your moves are weak. Oh, but that guy threads the needle through the legs of the AT-ST, killing 1 snowtrooper. It's almost impressive how he threaded the needle through that AT-ST. That is some expert marksmanship on not hitting anything, bruh. All right, here we go. Through the fog, you can see the lasers coming on in. I don't know why this map is so foggy, dude. It's a fogalicious map. Either way, oh! Whoa, artillery striking the AT-ST, blowing it sky high, and taking with it a ton of snowtroopers. All right, now those guys deserve a flippin' promotion. Oh, this is gonna crush some people. Ooh, just barely missed Darth Vader right there. Wow, if that had crushed him, that would have been it for him. I mean, my man's is not going to be able to survive like a 2-ton head floating on him. That might be beyond his powers right there. That'd be a toughie. That'd be a toughie. Either way, despite early losses for the snowtroopers, they're making a bit of a comeback here. They're killing some rebel snowtroopers here. Can we call these guys snowtroopers? I don't know. AT-AT shots rocketing down. Not massively powerful shots, just killing 1 or 2 rebels here or there, but pretty decent. On the left side over here, the rebels seem to be holding up a little bit better than on the right side where Darthy Baby is attacking, but right now an AT-ST is gunning its way forward, and an AT-AT is unloading its troopers right now. Of course, these things can carry 40 soldiers within it, so they are not only extremely powerful in terms of damage, but also in terms of troop capacity. Those things are, you know, unparalleled. They are a force to be reckoned with for sure. Either way, over here, the rebel artillery is still laying down the smack on a lot of these snowtroopers, wiping them out. The AT-AT is coming on forward, though, spurting out some fire. You can hear it go, ba-doop, ba-doop. That's my impression of an AT-AT. It is garbage. You can feel free to bully me in the comment section. That is a-okay. This artillery piece back here, aiming, taking a pot shot. Where's it gonna land? Ooh, pretty devastating shot right there. Takes out maybe even 10 or so snowtroopers. Wow, that is a fatality right there. That was brutal, man. That was absolutely earth-shattering for those snowtroopers. Over here, the AT-ST is faring a lot better than the left side's AT-ST. This thing's actually, you know, still in the game. A rocket comes gracing its behind, its booty right there, but it does not clap the cheeks. Cheek clapping was prevented by powerful maneuvers called standing still. These rebels got no aim, dude. No aim at all. It's kind of pathetic. All right, this thing's machine guns are rattling off some fire. Oh, jeez. What just happened to me? Oh, another terrible shot. Oh, well, the saving grace was a ton of infantry got shot behind him. Man, I just, like, mispronounced things, got something caught in my throat, proceeded to have a coughing fit. Everything went wrong. The commentator's nightmare right there. The commentator's nightmare. Sniper rifleman in the back here. Actually taking shots at the AT-ST? No. It's just taking shots at infantry. I thought it was at the AT-ST. Not so. A rocket rattles off at the AT-ST, finally connecting with the head and blowing it up. There we go. This time, no infantry was harmed in the explosion, unlike last time, unless these legs roll into them. Nope, it managed to stop, which prevented that thing from rolling and bowling over a lot of those snowtroopers. All right, it's time to check in on Boba Fett. He seems to be doing okay over... Oh, Boba's actually dead. Rip my man's Boba. Boba goes down, but his troopers are still alive, just hanging out on top of this ridge here. Looks like they're trying to deal with this turret. They've taken out the infantry around the turret, but the turret itself is still managing to rock them a little bit. So Boba is in some trouble over there, but he probably should be able to take it out. I mean, that thing's got some armor, but not enough armor to really survive for forever. All right, let's go into normal speed here. That's enough lollygagging around in slow motion. It's time for the real battle to begin here. AT-AT pushing on forward here. The business has begun of killing these rebels. One of the rebel turrets over there getting flattened. Another turret getting rocked by even more AT-AT fire. This AT-AT knows what value the targets have and is really going for those high value targets. It is absolutely pinning them, taking out turret after turret. Look, another one toppled over here. I gotta say props to these AT-ATs for going after the vehicles and leaving the infantry up to the snowtroopers. That's definitely the strategy that they should be employing here. A couple of rebels over here are sort of a side glitch in this area, you know, sort of hiding behind this wall and firing at the snowtroopers as they come forward. They do end up getting rocked, but I think they got some good fire out and maybe even killed a few of these snowtroopers before they went down themselves. More rebel soldiers over here in the middle going down. It looks like the first trench system is down for the count at this point. There's barely any soldiers left alive in here. It's just a matter of cleaning on up for the snowtroopers. Actually, on the far right over here, there's a good number of rebel soldiers, but not too many. Not enough to really make too much of a difference. The snowtroopers actually getting up on the high ground here, firing downwards. Not bad at all. And of course, we got the AT-AT still doing some work. Beautiful. This thing is a monster. An absolute monster. It should probably target this artillery piece over here, but it has yet to. Oh! It sprays a couple of shots at it, but no dice yet. You can just barely see it through the fog right there. Let's see. Is it going to take another shot? Ooh, it does take more shots, but hitting over here. Stop, like, flick-shotting. It's like it's in an MW2 Rust lobby. It's just flick-shotting with the snipers instead of actually taking aim and firing calmly. It's just going nuts right now. Come on, man. Pay a little bit of attention here. You know, aim and then fire. It probably won't do that, though. It's in a spray and pray mode, I think. All right, but the Snowtroopers are coming through the trenches now, invading. That thing just took some pot shots at its own troopers. Dear Lord. And these guys will hopefully be able to take out this little tiny artillery position here, although the artillery is rocking them still. Incredible losses being taken by the Snowtroopers here for literally no reason. They have this monster of a tank that can take it out in one foul swoop, but it is absolutely refusing to. Buddy boy, at least it's getting some more kills on these rebel soldiers over here. It's being somewhat useful, but like it needs to take this thing out. It needs to. That is numero uno on the list, and it's just not doing it, man. What's the other AT doing over here? Oh, it actually got killed. Oh, dang. I was not expecting that. Okay. So I guess the Empire is down to one AT-AT at this point in time. That is shocking. And it's sort of stuck right here, I think. That's not a great thing at all. All right, Snowtroopers getting into the trenches hardcore style here. I have to say, Snowtroopers are one of my favorite looking units in Star Wars. They just look so dope. I wish we got to see them more often, but we really only got to see them in the Battle of Hoth, right? Did we ever see them in anything else? We never saw them in, like, Rogue One. We never saw them in, like, Solo. We never saw them in really anything, I don't think. Maybe they were in Rebels, but to be honest, I half-watched Rebels. I just couldn't get into Rebels like I got into the Clone Wars. I got really into the Clone Wars, but with Rebels, I was just kind of like lukewarm on the whole thing. Luke Skywalker warm. I just couldn't get into it as much. So I don't know if we've ever actually seen more Snowtroopers on the battlefield. I'm sure they showed them in Rebels at least once or twice. I feel like Rebels definitely showed every variant of Trooper at some point. Probably, right? I'm guessing. All right, this thing did finally go down, but I think it was Snowtrooper infantry that ended up taking it out. Big Chungus moves right there. There's just a couple infantrymen with it. The Snowtroopers have taken some substantial losses. Let's check on Boba's force. Wow! Boba's force single-handedly wiped by this one turret. Are you kidding me? 79 kills! And these guys have rocket launchers. They have grenades. I guess they just were never able to get a shot off on it. That is abysmal. That is horrific right there. Holy cow. And then the rest of the Snowtroopers over here have taken some substantial losses as well. All right. Well, let's I mean, they've got a lot of time before they get to like the next line of defenses, so I guess I'll just sort of let it play out instead of moving them forward myself. I'm trying to interfere less, so I'll just sit here and watch, because you guys don't really want to watch like this. They're literally shooting at nothing right now, so I'll be back once the battle sort of gets started again. Okay, so right now the troopers are all kind of like scattered to the wind. The AT-AT did end up making it past the barricade somehow. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes. I only started the battle again because this one trooper over here actually did make it pretty far forward. He's got a friend now too. All right, here we go. I think now the Snowtroopers are finally going to get back into the action here. After a few minutes of wandering around doing nothing, I think they're back to the action. That AT-AT shot made literally no sense. That was garbage. What is up with this thing today, man? What are you doing? Take better care of your shots. Come on, buddy. All right, here come the Snowtroopers in action, spam firing this small little rebel outpost there, and boom! The turret gets taken out in one foul swoop. I think that was from the AT-AT. Yes, it definitely was. And the infantry goes just as fast. BEA, beautiful baby. Now, all we need to take out is this piece. Oh, it's already been taken out. Beautiful. And then this piece over here that has wrecked, absolutely wrecked Boba Fett's forces. I mean, Boba Fett's forces are some of the least powerful forces I've seen in a long time. They only got 10 kills and they lost like 80 or so troopers. Really impressive, actually, how badly Boba Fett's soldiers ended up doing in the totality of this battle. Like, really bad. Like, really, like, abysmally bad. Right here, I think we'd be in business, but that's sort of yet to be seen here. The rest of the Snowtrooper infantry coming up over the hills here along with the AT-AT, taking out the last of these rebel soldiers. doing a nice little job here, doing groovy, baby. I'd say they probably scattered across the map right now, have approximately like 100 troopers left. I am going to pull forward some of these troopers that are really far behind. I mean, this is just inexcusable. Come on forward here, boys. Come on forward here. All right, there you go. And we'll squad up a few troopers as well. So, yeah, I'd say probably 100 snowtroopers in totality remain on the battlefield. It looks like we're going for the attack on this thing. A rocket does end up penetrating this thing, and they finally destroy that. That's all Boba Fett's troopers needed to do, and they just never were able to. Look, they had rocket launchers, and they never shot this thing. And then one guy on the flank comes up and goes, okay, I guess I'll shoot this thing, and they do it. Wow. All right. Well, all that's left is Han Solo's final trench line defense. And I say all that's left, but in reality, this is a very large-scale defense here, and it could easily repel the oncoming snowtroopers. Easily. Not to mention, they've got enough gun, they've got enough cannon to take out this AT-AT as well. The AT-AT, oh my god, it tripped. It tripped on the turret. An unorthodox way of taking out an AT-AT, but gosh dang it, it actually worked. The crew bails out. Oh my god. They just lost the AT-AT because it tripped on a turret. Oh my god. The turret, it was supposed to fire to take it out, but instead it hit it with a 1-2 switcheroo and just tripped it. Oh my god. That is, that's abysmal right there. That is the biggest letdown of all time. The AT-AT is down for the count. Now it is just up to Snowtrooper infantry. At least they're throwing all of their weight at the rebel soldiers at once here, but I have a feeling it's probably not going to be enough. They did take out one of these dish turrets right here, but there is still a lot of them left alive. This one obviously firing away. I love the animation for this thing. You can actually see the driver in there. That's kind of cool. These things are beautiful. I should use them more often in battles. But they are very powerful, as it turns out, from this battle. Tons of snowtroopers getting wiped already. Probably like 30 dead right here. More dying on the left flank as well. Without the AT-AT, I'm afraid that these guys are going to peter out in terms of their final assault. Yeah, I mean, they've got a few soldiers way back here too, but they're not really coming forward at all. Let's try and get these guys forward so that they can actually... We'll keep them below this hill, but I want to see them actually, you know, make a valid attempt here. Instead of sort of coming forward, you know, trickling in, I'd like to see one final push. I've actually got two soldiers way over here flanking. What are you guys doing? And then they decided to shoot. That was the dumbest idea you could have had. That was really bad. Poor execution. All right, I think this will probably be the final assault for the snowtroopers here. They're coming on forward. They're giving it their all at the very least, but they are getting peppered by a lot of artillery fire coming in. I'm telling you, without their tanks, these guys are not nearly as powerful. They're not able to clear these trenches nearly as well without any sort of major fighting force behind them. And Han Solo's defensive line here, it's a powerful one. They have managed to take out a few soldiers here and there and a couple of turrets, but you know, the snowtroopers are just not powerful enough on their own. They need that sort of high-powered cannon action. All right, there's maybe like 30 troopers left. Let's just give them the old benefit of a yeet push here. All right, get them into the open, get them firing. Let's see what they can do. They're not going to win. We're past the point of winning being even close to being an option. There's one trooper way back here who has not participated in the battle. All right, here we go. The final hoorah push of the snowtroopers. Let's see if they manage to do anything with this, or if they all go down. Here they come. They're coming into the battlefield. They're getting on their bellies, using as much of the snow mound as cover as possible. But, yeah, they're getting wiped. I mean, this thing was over the second that AT-AT died. I mean, if the AT-AT was still alive, it could be taking pot shots. It could be taking out entire trench lines in single fire. But instead it died, and that's pretty much it. I mean, once that thing goes down, the infantry, while, you know, doing a passable job at taking out a few troopers, it's just not enough. It's just not enough to take on a full trench line. So, there's like 10 soldiers left here. Maybe that. Let's just eat them forward. Go on. Come on, boys. This is the end. This is the end times here, boys. Let's watch these gentlemen go down. Yeah, look. These rebel soldiers wiping them from the face of the earth. The artillery is really the hardest part here. These things, I mean, if they didn't exist, then I think the snowtroopers as infantry only would actually have the potential to win. But since there's artillery and infantry, and the snowtroopers didn't have a tank to take out the artillery with, it was only a matter of time. And that's that. All right, 1 snowtrooper's over here. Okay, dude. All right, guys, I think that's going to be about it for today's video. Let's check out the losses here. So, yellow are dead snowtroopers. Red are dead rebels. Wow, this last trench line here was a pathetic showing from the snowtroopers. Really, really abysmal. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough indeed. But up until that point, I mean, the snowtroopers actually did a decent job. Not a fantastic job. They took a lot of losses through and through, but a decent job. This was definitely a major invasion force, and they did take out 1 entire trench line, which is pretty impressive, plus the no man's land mini trench line, which was probably 50 or so rebel soldiers and 3 artillery pieces. It's just the final trench that they weren't able to take out. I think maybe if Boba Fett's troopers had done better, and maybe if that AT-AT had survived for longer, then they might have actually been able to do this, but sadly those things didn't happen. Oh, the last of this guy's actually going forward. He's dead. Wait, there is a... Oh my god, there's a rebel soldier left alive back here. What? Apparently this guy just hid while the snowtroopers came over his artillery position and survived. All right, props to this guy. Good job, buddy. All right, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe if you have not already, and comment on down below if you enjoyed the video or not, and what you'd like to see next. Either way, guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.